Hi, welcome everybody. I'm Jim Crocker, CEO of Boardroom Metrics, and a real pleasure today to be talking to Bill Sayers. Bill Sayers has been working for many years in the sales game, working with CEOs, working with sales organizations. So interested in talking to Bill today about, Bill, your clients are CEOs. I mean, CEOs care about sales. What are you hearing them talk about when they talk about their sales organizations? What's on their minds?
Couple of things, Jim. Two of the things that I've seen in the last 5 years, and probably would say even the last 10 years, but certainly the last 5 years, first question I always get asked is, how do I find good salespeople? And the second thing I get asked is, I'm having a terrible time with my team forecasting and getting accurate numbers, particularly around forecasting where we are in the sales cycle from the team, and I don't know how to fix that. And those are probably the two real key questions I get asked all the time by senior leaders, and particularly by CEOs and business owners.
Okay, so I certainly understand the frustration about how do I find good salespeople. Bill, how do I find good salespeople?
You know what? It's a double-edged sword right now. I think everybody's looking for great salespeople, and I don't even talk about great salespeople anymore. I talk about good salespeople. Challenge with both good or great salespeople is they're working, so you have to go and find them, and it's like finding new clients. You have to go and find them and understand what they're, will they fit into the organization, and then spend time getting to know them, going out and having a coffee with them, chatting with them periodically, and when that moment comes when they decide they want to leave or move on, you have a chance to talk to them before they make that change. The other piece I always talk about with CEOs particularly is I call it the rule of five, and the rule of five will say if you've got 5 salespeople, one's a superstar, hits the numbers as 150% of plan, 2 of them are your producers and they show up and they're at or near quota every year. They drive you a bit crazy, but they show up. You got a 4th who can't decide whether they want to be there or not, and a 5th typically who you probably should be moving out of the business. And the minute I explain that to leaders, they go, yeah, that's my sales team. The challenge with that is, right from sales leadership right down to sales reps, organizations have stopped supporting their reps from the standpoint of training and the ongoing things they need to be successful. And one of the things I talk about is what are we doing I say nurture, what are we doing to help the sales team be successful? One, making sure that rule of 5, that we've got the right people in the right seats. Secondly, making sure that they've got the right education, whether it's product knowledge, whether it's they need to be better at closing, they need to be better at forecasting, whatever it is, and give them the education and support they need with that. And then the last piece is communicating the message to them all the time about the strategy and where you're going with the organization. Yeah. And I think if you get that combination, then all of a sudden now you've got a sales team that's in place that you're working with to keep, and you're looking for that next good or great salesperson when they come available.
Bill, let me